Definition of a function. A function from a set A to a set B is a row that assigns each element in A to exactly one element in B. This means that for every element in A, there is a unique corresponding element in B. Domain and condomain. The domain of a function is the set of all possible inputs, which is the set A. The condomain is the set of all possible outputs, which is the set B. If a function assigns an element A in the domain to an element B in the condomain, then B is called the image of A, and A is called a pre-image of B. The range or image of the function is the set of all image of elements from the domain. Example: consider a function that assigns grades to students if the domain is the set of grades ABCDF and the range is ABCF. This means that no student receives a grade of D. Operation on functions. You can combine two functions to create a new function. For instance, if you have two functions that assign real numbers to elements of a set, you can create new functions by adding or multiplying the output of the two original functions. Example: if one function squares a number and another subtract the square of the number from the number itself, you can create a new function by either adding the result of these two functions or multiplying them. One-to-one functions. A function is called one-to-one or injective if different elements in the domain map to different elements in the condomain. In other words, no two different inputs will produce the same output. Example: consider a function that assigns each letter of the alphabet to a unique number. This function is one-to-one because each letter corresponds to a different number. Inverse functions. If a function is one-to-one and maps an element from a set A to a set B, an inverse function can be defined. And the inverse function refers the assignment of the original function mapping each element in B back to the unique element in A that it came from. Example: if a function assigns each student a unique ID number, the inverse function would take an ID number and return the student that it was assigned to. Summary: functions are ways to assign each element to one set to a unique element of another set. They can be combined in different ways to create new functions. One-to-one functions, they have unique mapping for each element of the domain, and inverse functions refers to the original function assignment. And that's it.